Hey everyone, this is Shawn Powell with Traffic Monsoon, and I really got something that's been on my mind. I'm going to talk about this. This is a post I just recently made on my timeline, and I'm the Traffic Monsoon guy. If you don't know, that's what most of my videos are about, is Traffic Monsoon and Power Lead Systems. That's what I push, but what I'm going to teach you y'all is really going to be something that I learned from, I would say it's been an ongoing thing for the last year and a half. A year and a half may not sound like a lot of time, to be honest, y'all, but let me ask you something. When you love something, you believe in something, you can't sleep, and you're sitting here every minute of the day just about got it on your mind, a year isn't really a year. You know what I'm saying? The same with, when I was applying action, I was learning how to do Facebook, y'all, and I had gotten to the point where I was getting, 50, 60, 100 leads a day in Facebook, and I was still learning. When you learn to get people to see it and learn to stand out, that's one thing. But now you need to hone it. You need to, why aren't they converting? Okay? Why aren't they signing up? Why are they signing up but they're not going active? Those are questions you've always got to ask yourself no matter where you're at in your business. And to me, that was what part of honing in, keep tweaking this. So I would learn something while I was applying action. And then I would spend the next 2 weeks with it tweaked in a certain way, learning to see what my results were, and then see what the results were from that and learn from that. You see what I'm saying? I don't mean to throw you off a little sidetrack here, but I'm just trying to let you know, 2 weeks of throwing it out there in one direction with, let's say, an email that, my follow-up email, I did a call to action. This call to action be friending me on Facebook. It's whatever it is. Okay, well, it's different than what I was doing before. What reaction does that have? What impact does it have on that person seeing my timeline, seeing me active in the Facebook group, seeing me, that's what I'm saying. And then doing that for 2 weeks solid with 60 to 100 leads sometimes, think of how much ground I'm covering. Think of how much I'm learning. Those 2 weeks, y'all, don't feel like 2 weeks. You see what I'm saying? So when I say a year and a half worth of work, a lot of times, y'all, it feels like more than that. I could go a couple months, I was like, wow, it's only been a couple of months. It's because it's always on your mind, and your mind is always growing, and is always thinking about your business. And to me, so really, I'm going to explain to you what I have learned in I'd say the last year and a half from being an online business, y'all, okay? Number one thing, y'all, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I got this from a guy named Tim Chisanis. This was from another business before I came here. And, it was kind of shocking to me when he told me this, because they have a funnel set up that really converted very well. I was getting about 1 out of every 4 people were actually signing in and going, going into the business. And I was like, excuse me, why in the world would I want to do anything different? And he's telling me, you need to brand yourself. And, when I first heard that, I didn't know what to think of it, to be 100%. I knew some idea, but didn't really know what that meant. You know what I'm saying? And the more I applied action, and when I started to pull away from that business, they were doing some changes, and the business went down for a little while. And I really realized then that applying action, all the answers sort of come to you. And what he was saying in the back of my mind kept running around in my head. And he's talking about branding yourself. Well, I decided to start making my own funnels. And I started making my own YouTube videos. And y'all, I've got passion about what I do, and people reacted to it. And before, I really didn't have that because of the fact that I was underneath another funnel. And Tim Chisanis is a great speaker. He does a great job on a landing page, presentation. He does a great job. So I learned from that also. I learned the importance of sending somebody to somewhere that they're going to be impressed. What will that do to your business? You see what I'm saying? So between the both, little gears turn around in my head. I was like, okay, I'm going to brand myself a little bit here. I'm going to make my own videos, and I'm going to tell people what I think about my business. And y'all, it explodes. It absolutely explodes. For a lot of y'all, that is the missing ingredients for what you're looking for in your business. Okay? Now, when you start making your own, funnels and branding yourself, to me, it don't have to be some super slick, web page necessarily. I'll tell you something else too I've learned, y'all. My webpage, let me see if I can't find it. Right here, right? There's nothing tremendous about it, to be honest. It just makes sense. I've rechanged some things recently. I want people to have it getting started, so if they're ready now, click this and I'll show them exactly the important things. It was a roadblock in my business. People were not signing up under Shawn Powell. They were not using Gmail. They were having to go through support, and support's gotten a lot better lately, y'all, in Traffic Monsoon. But at that time, it was crucial. I'm not gonna lie. It caused problems. So I was like, you know what? I put this here. It wasn't enough. People would still bypass that. So I said, you know what? I need to do this then. And I'm only one step away, possibly, from taking this button away. So they've got to go through this. Watch this here to get started, or something like that. I don't know. But the whole point is, I throw it out there. I see what happens, and I learn from it. You see what I'm saying? And I also learned that you don't have to have this super squeaky clean web page. You know, to me, to some degree, people, if they feel like that you're not some gurued up guy, that you're a normal person, people will react to that in a better way. You're more approachable, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's kind of what doing your own thing can be about. It's being about, you know, showing people I know what I'm doing. You know, I'm making some pretty good money in what I do, but at the same time, I'm approachable, and that's a win. And so I think what you say here in these videos are very, very, very important, but more so than what this page is going to look like. So if you're new to branding yourself, y'all, if you love your business, if you are passionate about it, if you believe in your business, I said it so many times, it's pathetic. I'm saying it for a reason. People are going to react. Okay, I've seen a new guy that done a video in Planet Millionaire, trying to think, his name is Valentino, and he come as close to knocking it out the park as you can get. And you'll see that, man. You know, he may not even know where he's heading yet, but I can tell you, if he keeps putting out videos like that, and he puts that in here, he's got something. That's what you want. And it's not hard, y'all. It's only hard if you don't believe in your business. Okay? What I'm telling you right now, obviously, is not scripted. I'm telling you exactly what I think. I get sidetracked. I go down wrong roads sometimes. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm telling you what I think is important at that moment. You see what I'm saying? And I think that that's just as important as anything. Telling people what you think, how you feel about your business. Okay? Let's get back on track here. Okay. Your timeline on Facebook, y'all. I'm gonna show you. This is my timeline, right? Look at these pictures, man. Every one of these pictures is about my business. It's about my business. Every one of this is about, you know, I made $200 yesterday in an hour and 15 minutes while I was outside. I want you to listen to this. Not a bad hour and a half while I was playing in the yard with my son and the neighborhood kids. Water gun, 4 kids in a trampoline. I was in charge of the water gun. Got paid $200 for playing with the kids. I can live with that. And I show you right here at 6:15, 5:53, 5:51, 5:29, 5:05. It won't even an hour and, well, a little over an hour and 10 minutes is basically what it was, $200. And you know, people want to see this. People want to see this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting there and I'm telling the reality, the truth, that I'm playing with my kid and all the neighborhood kids. They love my yard. You know, my little boy here, and I've got the door shut because they're in the other room playing video games. They're over here just because they love, you know, my house just as much as anything. But look at my timeline, y'all. It doesn't deviate from this. I don't care. You can scroll for 20 minutes and you're not going to see anything other than Power Lead Systems and Traffic Monsoon. To me, that's the answer to branding yourself. You want to be the Traffic Monsoon guy. Look at that. It's like I put right here, the Traffic Monsoon guy, or whatever business it is. Y'all, I get mad respect to anybody who, I don't care if I'm in their business or not, they presented something to me. A year later, I'm still seeing them actively and excited about their business, and look at their timeline. To me, that's the real deal. If you are in your family and friends, local friends, and you don't want to, you know, do your time, that's great, y'all. Go make a second Facebook account. It's not that hard. Dedicate that one to just the business. This is what this is. You know what I'm saying? My grandma's actually tried to friend me on this account, and I told her no, because she don't need to see what I'm doing every day on my timeline. I've got that, account for my family and local friends. And y'all, I'm going to tell you something else too. Your friends and your family are going to try to help you. The problem with online business is they don't know the answer. So them helping you a lot of times is going to fight what you know that works for you. Okay? The people who are going to build your business, y'all, are going to be complete strangers. They're the ones that's going to change your life. And I'm telling you that for a fact, y'all. I know that. I'd say more than 90%. Out of, I don't even know, I know well over 10,000 plus leads I've got in the last year, and year or so. I've only had 2 people I knew personally come in my business. 2 people. I know that when I go to family get together, I'm not going to talk about this and stuff like that. They know I'm doing something, but they have no idea. And if they want to find out, great. The number one way for me to let them see, and reality, let them, because if your family and your friends will resent you for pushing things on them. All I do them is, y'all, and tell them, look, y'all, I make real good money. I make 3 times as much as what I was doing in the restaurant business. I'm about to kill that income now, and let it be at that. The number one thing I can do is go succeed for my family and my friends. And then you might have that hard-headed cousin who hasn't done anything or was somewhat interested in what you did. When you start making good money to the point that they can't deny it, that's when you've got something. So if you really want to help your family and friends, y'all, don't rely on your rich uncle that if he can just get in, everything will be great. Don't do that. Go succeed and everything will fit in place. Okay? So make sure your timeline looks good. Believing in your business, y'all, listen, when things are good or things are bad in your business, it's what's going to keep you going. Because if you don't really believe in your business, you're there just for the money, you're going to be the first one to jump boat. You're going to be the very first one running away, going as far as you can. And if you're in Traffic Monsoon, you understand the PayPal deal. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Let me show you something, y'all. 111 active members. I would say 50 of them has come since the Traffic Monsoon change. I put my head down. I went back to work. And you know what else I learned? Something really sweet. A lot of people were whining, complaining about PayPal and weren't getting out to the people. I was getting their people because they weren't doing it. They weren't getting out on Facebook. They weren't doing YouTube. I was still getting seen. And it's a blessing. It's a pure blessing. Yeah, I was getting 5 signups a day. I got 3 so far in the last 24 hours, and I hadn't even done anything except my YouTube videos last couple of days. Get out to the people, show people you believe in it, and it don't matter. It's going to work. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to work. To me, belief is a universal language. And when I heard that Valentin, I hope I ain't saying it incorrectly, when he posted that video and I watched it, that's the first thing I got. He was showing passion in something, and I knew he believed in it. And you can't hide that, y'all. And people are going to hear it. I don't care who you are, what color you are, or anything. That's what they need to hear from you. If you're not adding that, then you're missing it. Maybe you're not doing the right business. That's all I can tell you. Applying action, y'all. Anything and everything that you're doing, learn from it. It don't matter if it's good or bad. It really don't matter. It's like homing in on the right path. One veers to the right is good, one veers to the left is bad. I don't care. You're learning. It's helping you find the right way anyhow. It's going to make you go in the right direction. It's only bad if you've got every guess you make is correct or you're going to quit. Then you've got a problem. You've got to take some bad so you can learn from it. You understand what I'm saying? Do that, y'all. Do that. You do not have to have a PhD in your business before you start. Some of y'all think, you know what? I'm going to know this inside and out before I do anything. Well, you do that, and you're going to lose that excitement level that you were at. You're not going to be getting out to people. You're not going to be impressing anybody. You're not making a footprint for yourself, and you're sitting in one place doing nothing. And a lot of y'all, that's going to fit you right there. It's going to fit you because you're scared of what somebody's going to think on Facebook. You're scared, I won't do something exactly right on YouTube. Whatever it is, y'all. To be honest, when I got fed up with it, that's when my Facebook started doing good. I threw 2 weeks of trying to figure out how to do something and won't get no results. 2 weeks. And I finally got fed up with it. And I was passionate enough about it, and I wanted it, and it started to show through on my post in Facebook groups, people could tell it. People could tell I meant something. I believed in what I was doing. And, you know, and to me, that was the turning point. And I learned something then. I learned that, you know, that passion is what people are looking for. They're looking for something sincere. They want you to be real with them. How are you going to be real if you're hiding behind a funnel that is a share code that nobody gets to ever meet you, or they never get to hear what you think or you feel or anything? How are they going to know anything about you? You're throwing up a commercial. That's it. A commercial. If it's not you, when are they going to find you? And a lot of y'all, you've missed that window. They're sitting there at the door. They're hoping you're standing there with your hand out, and you're not. If I was you, I'd go out in the crowd and grab these people. That's what branding yourself in a funnel, doing your YouTube videos in your own funnel will do. It's going to grab the people, and then you can walk them through the door, and they know it's going to be your door. As opposed to having some commercial hiding behind it, and also hiding behind a autoresponder, hoping one day that maybe they'll get to meet you. That to me is missing the boat in a big way. At least that's my opinion. Now, I'm not telling you on day one that you should come in Powell Lead Systems and start making your YouTube videos and start making your own web pages. Okay? I'm telling you, there's nothing wrong with using share codes, and a lot of y'all, it may be the answer and it's all you need. I'm just telling you, don't hide behind your tools thinking it's the answer. Because I can tell y'all right now, if Powell Lead Systems went down tomorrow and all this was gone, I'll be on YouTube marketing like crazy with a direct referral link going straight to my business. And I guarantee it won't stop my business. I'm not saying I'd be happy with it, but I guarantee it. The tools are just tools. When you learn it's just tools and the business is you, that's when it's going to make a difference. You need to be the guy in front. You need to be the biggest cheerleader in your business, and ain't nobody going to beat you if you are telling the truth. Standing out, y'all, is just telling something different than what everybody else is doing on Facebook and YouTube. And sincerity is the answer. I can tell you that. Very important, and a lot of people don't do this. You have to make it work for you. Okay? I said this before, y'all. Frank Calabro, we're all in, going through the jungle. We know that paradise is sitting on the other side. Frank's already, got a little way started. You can see him. He's chopping down with a machete going through there. That's his way, right? Listen, y'all, what I'm telling you is not the only way to get there. It was the roadmap I've got, and if it helps you, great. But it's not the only way to get there. So you can watch me, what I'm going through there. And you can say, okay, well, he's using YouTube and he's using Facebook. That's what my machete is, YouTube and Facebook. Frank, his machete is going to be using solo ads, and it's going to be email marketing. That's his thing. Learn one way. Stay focused. That's going to be your machete, and you keep going. And you want to know if it's real? Listen to me. Listen to Frank. Listen to Renee Sullivan. Listen to Rob Fraser. Listen to these people, and you're going to know that I'm telling you the truth. It's there. It's there. It's right there. So, look, y'all. My biggest month, I had put $12,000 in my bank this week. In the last 40 days of work, $12,000 in the clear in my bank. Y'all, I'm still broke compared to where I'm going to be at. But I tell you what, that's a pretty good indication I'm heading in the right direction. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Take something while you are applying action. Stay focused in one direction. My opinion, those machetes are going to be Facebook. It's going to be YouTube. It's going to be solo ads. It can be Craigslist too, y'all. Whatever that way that you think fits you best, focus at that one way, only one way for now, and master it. Master it. You want to be I'm the Facebook guy when I walk into the Facebook group, for Traffic Monsoon. You got to master whatever you're doing. Stay focused. Don't care if what you're doing is good or bad. You're going to learn from it either way and keep going. Drop the pride issue. Get you another Facebook account. Do whatever you got to do so that you can get squared away so you can do that. And there's going to be roadblocks. And you're going to see 90% of the people, you hit that roadblock. I can tell, you know what? When I went over that roadblock in Facebook, I could look back and say, you know what? That's where most people quit at. That was the roadblock. That was the roadblock right here. And then you'll honestly see the answer is usually right on the other side. But you're not going to get it if you quit. You're not going to get it if you don't believe in your business. It takes sincerity of both for you to make it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay. Now, last example here, I'm going to tell you, while you're applying action and you're learning, okay, if I'm a race car driver and I'm sitting there and I'm telling you, and that's why I did this picture right here. I thought it'd be kind of cool, kind of fit it pretty well. If I'm a race car driver, a professional race car driver, and you're sitting in the car with me, and I'm showing you and I'm telling you what I'm doing, but you've never even driven a car, how much of that do you think is really going to register with you? You see what I'm saying? How much of that is going to click in your mind that you are really going to grasp everything that this professional of years and years and years is telling you? Probably not a whole lot. You're still in that I need a PhD before I can start scenario. I'm telling you, drop that so you can learn. Get out there and start applying action. That's how you're going to learn. Okay? Now listen to this. Let's say that I'm a professional race car driver and you're sitting beside me and you've driven a lot and you've raced a few times. You're out there, you're applying action. You can take what I'm doing and you can listen to what I'm saying. I guarantee you that you can implement some of that, of what I'm telling you. It doesn't mean that I've got to do where my hands on the steering wheel, just like, no, it means that you've got to take what I'm telling you, because you know I'm being successful in what I'm doing, and then you need to make it work for you. If you know that you're not going to quit and you know you're applying action, I tell you, man, it's just a matter of time. All the answers are going to come to you, and the answers are going to it's going to change your life. You know what? I don't mean for these videos to be so long sometimes. I just honestly don't know how to tell you any other way than to just tell you what's on my mind, and that's what I'm trying to do. And lately I've been doing some group chats with Adrian, one of my downline, and also I did one last night with 10 of my people, and it's just whoever basically popped up over here at the moment that I felt like it really needed to be together, and it gave us a chance to meet each other. You know, some of my downline got a chance to see every one of them, y'all, except one, had more than 50 ad packs. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that maybe they're in a different league where they're where they needed to be with each other. You see what I'm saying? And now I really saw that it meant a lot, because what I'm saying right now came from a lot of what I talked about last night. And it's the truth. It's the only truth I can show and tell you, because it's reality for me. You know what I'm saying? I want you to make it. I really want you to make it. You know what I'm saying? There's Renee Sullivan right here. Nick was part of the group last night. Well, I don't know if anybody else there. Some of them from Australian was last night as well. Y'all, I'm done with this. If you are not in Traffic Monsoon, y'all, there's a no-brainer. Go ahead and do it. This is how you do. Go down the description down below. Make sure it says Shawn Powell as your enroller. Make sure you use a Gmail. If you're ready to start, you can click that button right here. Just make sure those two are good. Or you can go here and watch the Getting Started video and just listen to what I'm telling you, because I'm going to point you in the right direction. Make sure you get that done, and then you'll be in the right path. Friend me on Facebook, y'all. It's right here. If you do not friend me, I cannot help you. Okay? I appreciate you signing up or trying to, but if you don't friend me, I can't help you. Okay? So very, very important. That's vital. You've got to do it. The way I have 111 active members in the last 7 months, today makes 7 months in 1 day. 111 active members in Traffic Monsoon is because of Power Lead Systems. Okay, that's nothing now, because Traffic Monsoon is a lot more organized, and I can tell you now, I'm gonna start clicking in left and right now. Just watch me. Power Lead Systems is the answer to branding yourself. It is the answer to Traffic Monsoon. It is the answer to any business. Learn to sell the big picture. When you get more than 50 ad packs coming in here, and tell people, y'all, look, you go big in your business, your downline's going to go big as well. I'm telling you reality. I have not had a week yet that somebody got more than 50 ad packs in their business. Okay? I'm telling you that's the answer. If I wouldn't have pointed them in that direction, they would have easily bought 2 ad packs opposed to the 50, the 100, the 200, and that's what's going to change your life. That's what's going to change your life. Give people the game plan. You've got to practice what you preach, and people are going to hear you and believe in your business, and that's what's going to mesh it all together. It's going to work. Y'all, click the link down below. Go ahead and get you started. And as far as that goes, if you need, if you're going Power Lead Systems, go Diamond, 147, go Gold. Platinum, in my opinion, is money better spent in Traffic Monsoon buying ad packs. I'm telling you that because I'm pretty good at what I do, and I didn't get that many, platinums compared to what the diamonds were. I really think $500 would be better spent on Traffic Monsoon buying you ad packs that's going to make you money in the next hour. That's my opinion. Okay. And also my phone number's down below. If you need anything, y'all, just let me know. Appreciate it.